morning there. You're watching QTV This Morning, and I am Jane Obasonko, joined by my amazing co-host, amazing co-host here, Ibrahim Abalde.
You've gone back to the beginning.
Amazing.
You've changed your hairstyle again.
Yeah, it's normal. I've been doing this for so long, and I love doing it, you know. And
it suits you, you know?
When I came in, a lot of people were like, oh, I'm like, you guys have done this. I think, good morning, Mr. Ade, anyway.
That's all right,
so morning. The reason why a lot of people are not used to it is because whenever I do it, it grows quick.
Right.
It grows so quick, and then I get lazy to go back to the barbing salon to cut it again.
So it means you are hairy.
I'm hairy, but my hair is hairy. Like,
but
I can be hairy anyway. At the end of the day, it's so normal.
It means you have a lot of hair.
True.
Yeah. Unlike you. And
no, I'm hairy on the head.
But hairy is, you can't be hairy on the head and not hairy in other places at the end of the day. Anyway, today is Monday. I'm not really interested in anything that is like too much to handle or to take in. But Mr. Ade, as I was saying, my hair is like so, like it's not soft.
Okay.
So it's so hard for me to deal with it. I can't, even to plait it, to go to the salon to like plait it, it's to braid it, it's difficult.
Okay.
You know, so I can't really handle it. And this is the best thing I can do.
Is it true that ladies that cut their hair, I mean, they are so lackadaisical to the extent that they don't want to plait? They don't want to plait their hair.
I've been here for almost 4
Women
years.
that does rasta and cut their hair.
I've been
like
here for
boy.
almost 4 years. It's the first time I've seen her.
No,
cut
see,
her hair.
well,
so obviously she's not that lackadaisical or lazy.
When QTV was on Metamorphosis,
4 years ago.
I mean, she was like this.
5 years ago. So that's a long time. So she'd be cutting it every week if she was lazy or lackadaisical. So don't listen.
Anyway, whatever the case, there are just misconceptions about people cutting their hair. But anyway, thank God my boss is here to justify that. I'm not lazy.
No, it's beautiful.
I'm always up and running.
I will not deny the fact that it's beautiful. It suits you. It's nice. It's lovely.
Thank you.
I like it is black. I mean, I love it when hairs are taken care of. I don't like the reddish brown hair.
I hope a friend of mine.
Let's move.
I hope a friend of mine is not watching because she's been rocking reddish brown hair for the last 15 years. So I hope she's not watching.
Let's move.
Anyway.
No, Balde man, come sambir Why anyway?
Let's move.
Good morning. Once again, if you're just tuning in, you're watching QTV This Morning, and it's good to be here. So, as usual, we have the newspaper review, we have the African proverb, and on Community Watch today, Mamadou Gajaga will join us to update us in relation to the GFF elections. Obviously, the news bit of it came.
Is already out.
Yeah.
The bitterly contested GFF,
yes.
I think we should say. Yes.
Yeah, but obviously, I mean, there are things that he will explain to us. I'm 100% sure that that might not be in the story. It's just 3 minutes anyway.
Yes,
yeah,
indeed.
so looking forward to that. And congratulations to Lamin Kababaja for winning, and looking forward to projects and amazing things he will come up with to move sports forward, obviously, in the country.
Which is greatly needed.
Yeah, greatly needed.
Football.
Infrastructure and everything, you name it. We know what you know, all the problems we get to face. And on social issues, we were joined by the Information Technology Association of the Gambia as they prepare for its first ICT Expo that will showcase the tech talent in the Gambian ICT ecosystem and create a platform for collaboration, discussion, and inclusivity for individuals.
Looking forward to that.
Looking forward, interesting one for the first time.
Yep.
And on Click segment, we'll be joined by Skengman Sweezy, and we have a special guest. Looking forward to that segment, especially the freestyle bit of it. Mad.
A wide awake Skengman Sweezy,
Yes.
I will hasten to add.
Yeah, so Ibrahim, what is our African proverb?
Yeah, it reads, "He who is destined for power does not have to fight for it. He who is destined."
For those of you who understand English, the word is destined. Destined. He can't change the English language. I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
Well,
I told him before we came on air.
Maybe he's
but
speaking.
he insisted on saying destined.
Maybe
it is
you
not
are
destined.
speaking the British. I am speaking. I'm speaking.
Even
I'm speaking the Gambian one.
You know the group.
British one.
You know the group. You know the group Beyonce was in before. They weren't called Destiny's Child.
Destiny's.
It's Destiny's Child. So it's destined.
I can remember that group.
Destiny's Child.
Yes.
We all remember.
So
them
well,
fondly.
Mr. Ade, I think
Well, it's okay to be corrected.
No,
Of course,
it's
of course,
fine.
of course.
I will not, I mean, argue. I mean, it might be destined, okay? And that's the right pronunciation. You understand?
You always get that one wrong as well. Pronunciation.
Pronunciation. Well, how many people...
We have this.
He and I have this
No,
thing.
let's get it right.
We have this thing about pronunciation.
And I like them. But how many people today are going to say pronunciation?
It's one of the most... in fact, the joke is that pronunciation is one of the most commonly mispronounced words. because it comes from pronounced, people say pronunciation, but it's pronunciation.
You know, I like to be corrected. I mean, I accept to be corrected all the time. As far as there is a guy who edited the letter of the Queen. I think it was one doing a whole lot of noise online, where this guy have to rectify the Queen herself, the Queen of England. So I mean, I accept. Yes. So let's take a look at this. He who is destined for power does not have to fight for it.
It's I'm not sure which African country it comes from, but we have that in Sierra Leone, a similar one, which is water winner for you, other man no go drinker. So
water winner for you, other man,
the winner for you,
winner for you,
winner for you, other man no go drinker.
So
the water that is for you,
only you can drink it.
Well,
although they don't mean literally that, but of course it's like this. What is meant for you cannot be for somebody else.
You have to get up and go to the jar, fetch that water. Otherwise, the water might meet up with someone thirsty. I mean, to drink. I do not agree.
And then they will choke on it.
You don't agree with this proverb. What is meant for you is meant for you.
No, what is meant for you is meant for you, but you have to work towards it.
No. This is about destiny.
No, yes,
destiny. So destiny doesn't mean you have to work for it.
Yeah, destiny for you. If
you don't have to fight for it.
You will get it.
You just have to sit like that.
Your destiny is your destiny.
You just have to sit like that.
Because it's your destiny.
Yeah, it's meant to be.
It's meant to be for you.
No.
And sometimes,
do you know destiny can change?
Let's be honest.
No. Destiny cannot. Destiny is
there.
That's exactly what destiny means. That's exactly what destiny means. It means something that will happen for you in the future.
So it is.
It's destined to happen. So it cannot change.
I do not agree.
No. What you can.
I do not
I know where you're coming from.
Destiny can change.
No. Well, no, because then it's not destiny. Then it's not your destiny anymore. It's not your destiny anymore. So there's a difference. There's a difference between saying you've been offered this job, but you don't work for it, and then somebody comes and they show they can work for it, and then that was that guy's destiny, not yours, even though you were the one offered the job. So there's a difference, because if it was your destiny, it will happen for you.
Okay, do you know how many times, Mr. Ade, I've done things, I've done several applications where I look at the eligibility and I fit the eligibility so much, and I've gone through all the necessary processes, given it to all the necessary people to take a look at it, including yourself, and then I will make it. It's not because I'm not fit or there's something missing. I'm not supposed to be there, but it's not meant for me. It's not time yet.
Well, for me,
you can't
let me give you an example very quickly. I know you want to come in here. And again, this goes out worldwide, so if I'm lying, they will correct me. Before I came to the Gambia, there was a job offered at the Africa Center in London. I hadn't even seen the job advertised. 10 people independently contacted me and said, my God, this job is you. Okay, so I went to the... about 30 or 40 people applied, and it was shortlisted down to 2, myself and one other guy. I was interviewed by 5 people, and when I finished my presentation, they all stood up, and the guy said, of all the people we've interviewed, you're the only person we've given a standing ovation. And do you know what? I didn't get the job. But the guy who got it, people were saying to me, oh, are you upset? I just said, it wasn't for me. It wasn't meant to be. 3 months later, he was sacked.
You mean that's his destiny?
He got the job, but 3 months later he was sacked.
I mean, because it is...
This is on record.
Because it is destined for you. I mean, doesn't mean you have to like, okay, I want to be the president of the Republic of the Gambia.
No, Balde, you're getting this all wrong.
No,
we all have.
Don't go there, please.
No, that's different. That's something you have to work for.
I know where you're driving.
That is something you have to work for.
We all have certain things. No, listen.
Sorry.
Destiny
if
means...
I am talking and you are talking, no one is talking.
Okay, we're listening.
We are all talking at the same time.
Because you're misunderstanding.
Listen.
We're listening, yes.
I understand. Now, destiny, you said it's real. But doesn't mean, I mean, you want to achieve certain things.
That's an ambition. Destiny, that's why I'm saying
you can connect that to destiny.
No. You can have an ambition, but because that is not...
Mr. Ade doesn't know what destiny is.
No, you don't. Because you have an ambition doesn't mean that's your destiny. That's the point. You have an ambition.
I do not agree in
destiny has nothing to do with you.
Mr. Ade, Jenaba, I am not convinced.
No, because
nobody convinced me.
Because you're not understanding. You're not understanding.
No, I really comprehend.
No, you don't.
I do.
No, because you're talking about ambition. Ambition and destiny are two different things.
Well, ambition and destiny goes together.
I could say...
It can, in certain instances.
No, they go together.
But that doesn't mean... Balde is saying, oh, you have to fold your hands.
No. You could have an ambition to be the richest man in the world and work for it. That's fine.
With due respect, I do not agree.
You work to achieve your ambition. But your destiny... Listen, you could be the richest man in the world and next day a car kills you on the road.
Do you believe that destiny can be changed?
No.
It cannot change?
No, it cannot.
Because it's got nothing to do with
you. That's the point you're missing.
So, okay, now, where does destiny come from?
Look, exactly.
No, where does it come from?
If you believe in a supreme being, that supreme being has mapped out your life for you.
For me,
okay. Let me finish.
Gentlemen, let's calm down, gentlemen. Drink your coffee.
We've come to the extent. No, my coffee is finished.
Yes.
We've come to the extent.
Yes.
Whereby we talked about the supreme being.
Exactly.
We talked about the creator. So here, what I believe in, destiny can be changed.
Anyway, that is your belief. We have our own belief as well, and the people watching can also decide on what they believe in. So we'll just go for a short break. Drink some coffee, gentlemen. Drink some coffee. It's a Monday. Calm down. Chillax. Okay.
We don't need to chill.
Okay. Destiny. So anyway, if you're watching on YouTube and on Facebook, please give a comment to actually say which one you agree with, myself or Mr. Ade, or what Balde is talking about here. I don't know what he's even talking about. But anyway, we'll go for a short break, and then when we come back, we'll head right on to the newspaper review. We'll be right back.
Have you been looking for the perfect indoor router with long-range Wi-Fi coverage and faster internet speed connecting all your smart devices? Well, we present to you the QCell Indoor Router, a router that has all you need and much more. For just $4,275, you can get 4G plus internet speed, wide coverage, and connect up to 15 devices. And that's not all. The indoor router can be used for both office and home needs. So, enhance your internet experience with our indoor router. For more info, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunubus, we innovate, others follow.
So the debate is still ongoing here about destiny, you know. So like I said, if you're watching from social media, tell us what your take is. You know, it might be different, you know, but you know, when we have certain conversations as well, the moment we bring certain things, like for example, the last time I was talking about issues having to do with international relations, you know, if you want to bring in religion, the conversation stops.
Yeah, sure.
It ends there. If you bring it in, that's when it ends.
Yeah,
so
sure.
there's just certain academic conversations that we get to have where the moment you want to bring in certain things, then the conversation stops there.
Sure.
So it's important that we use common sense and put
Well,
aside
So let me give you the best definition of destiny.
Exactly.
If you believe that there is a supreme being, that supreme being has determined the day you will die. Tell me how you will change it. That is the ultimate definition of destiny. You do not know.
I mean, when I was talking about it, I did not want to involve religion. It is important. But for me, what I believe, I mean, and the supreme being that I believe is, destiny can be changed.
No, well, I've just given you the... so tell me how you will change the date of your death. Tell me how you will change it. Please, I'm all ears.
Well, the date of my death, the way I'm going to change it, I mean, it is said, I mean, certain things when for me, I believe in prayers. I believe in prayers. I believe in praying for what I want. I believe in prayers to change my destiny. Destiny can be changed.
But you're praying towards already achieving the destiny that is written. That's what we're trying to explain. But anyway, this is not important.
I don't understand.
We are not saying
prayers
cannot change things. What we're saying is you cannot know what your destiny is.
I've just
so you're praying towards that, but it's already there.
I've given you the
example.
example.
That's what we're trying to explain.
Might be you go out on the road. Your destiny can be you go on the roadside and you have a serious accident and you die.
Exactly.
But with prayer, that can change.
Guys,
that's what I
calm
believe.
down. Okay,
that's what I believe. Prayer can change
let's calm down.
Then
let's calm down.
Then that's not destiny.
No, that's destiny.
Gentlemen, destiny it is.
I don't understand how this generation people think.
Okay, let's calm down.
Which generation?
Our 21st century.
We are not. Me and Ade are not in the same generation. Correct. But anyway, people will say crack. It's fine. But anyway, let's calm down, gentlemen. Let's breathe in.
An interesting proverb.
Breathe in and out. Interesting proverb. You know, temperatures are boiling. Let's calm down now. So moving on. We're heading right on to the newspaper review. You know, we need to talk about what is happening in current affairs. You know, and in relation to this, a lot of things, a lot of interesting things happen. Anyway, Ms. Ade, we were supposed to have like Sona Jabate on here today, but
we can tell the viewers that we will have her on tomorrow. 10:30 tomorrow.
Yeah, you know, as a follower of what she does, first of all, just to start with, you know, how do you feel seeing her, you know, taking center stage?
Listen, I'm a big fan. I was thrilled. I've said this before. I first saw her in London on a show called Score for Africa.
Yeah.
It was a charity, an NGO that was trying to use sport to kind of make a difference in Africa.
Yeah.
And she came on, and I saw this person walking. She was dressed all in white, and she was carrying a kora. And I'd never seen a woman carry a kora before.
Yeah.
And I was thinking, who's that for? And my father's Mandinka, and so I grew up in that kind of atmosphere of listening to kora music. I'd never seen a woman play the kora before.
Yeah.
And so I thought, let me see what she's going to do. And she was brilliant, of course.
She is.
And I thought, wow, you know. And in fact, I used to do a radio show, and I invited her to my radio show, and she played live in the studio. I was on a show on a station called Colorful Radio. So I've been a fan since then, you know. So I bought all her music that she's released since then. So for myself and others, to see her have the song at the opening credits of the new Idris Elba, a blockbuster movie, Beast, was fantastic. So the song plays in total at the beginning and at the end, opening credits. It's fantastic buzz. So yeah, really, really thrilled. So yeah, looking forward to seeing her on here tomorrow.
Yeah, so Ibrahim, I think interesting one day, seeing a Gambian beach there.
Yes, I mean, Sona, it's an icon. I mean, she is a person that is representing the Gambia. I mean, I am surprised to know almost every year she does a concert in Senegal. I mean, someone told me every year she does a big concert in Dakar, and you know, she's loved by many in Dakar. I mean, so I think this is a thing that people should be proud of. A Gambian, I mean, taking center stage. We are happy. I mean, it's really a pride.
It's fantastic, and of course, I mean, some of the stuff she's done has been the Academy. I mean, she'll talk about that herself. She'll talk about that herself when she comes on tomorrow. But she's also somebody who's very much into education reform.
Right.
And so over the weekend in Scotland, she spoke at the university there. She was invited to speak about education. She's very, very passionate about education reform. She thinks that we're too handcuffed to this kind of colonial stuff. So tomorrow she might talk more about the music, but if you have time, it would be good to engage her on that as well, because she's very passionate about that.
I see how much also, you know, you're talking about the education system, and, you know, obviously we're still under results. The grade 9 results as well are supposed to come out soon. Hopefully when we look at that, then we can come to a general conclusion, you know, as to where we are. I see people every single time coming up with different, you know, suggestions about how to change this. But I feel like everybody sitting in your corner giving like ideas is not going to solve this. I think we just have that national dialogue, you know, that But we've had before.
I was going to say. In fact, I was going to wear my T-shirt from 2018, which said "Our education, our future."
Our future.
We had that national dialogue over the 2 days. We had over 1,000 people at Paradise Suites. The ministers were there, principals and headmasters and headmistresses were there.
Yeah.
And you know, we debated at length. We came up with lots of suggestions. But I'm not sure any of them were taken on. You know, we still have an education system that's, I'm not sure it's preparing people for the world that they're going to live in or have to exist in. I've been encouraged that recently there's been a lot of focus on TVET and stuff. TVET. You know, which is cool. I mean, you know, I went to school with some guys who, okay, I was a good footballer. And I wanted to be a professional footballer, but my parents didn't want that. But for some people, that was their best talent. But you know, here, that could be your best talent, but there's no way for you to kind of express it, or whatever. We're too small a country for you to say, I'm going to be a professional footballer here in the Gambia. But you can be a professional sports person. You know, I keep mentioning Jamaica over and over again. You look at how many. You mentioned Jamaica. Everybody's heard of Jamaica. They've heard of Usain Bolt. They've heard of, you know, all these great, you know, Thompson Hira, you know, Shelly-Ann Fraser-Price.
I think
from
she
a very,
has
very
small injury, I read.
Yeah, but she'll be running next week, she said. So
a minor.
It's a minor one. Yeah. But these people have come from a small country that has now gone. Why? Because they've invested a lot in sports.
They have.
And so, you know, the education system doesn't just have to be about, you know, what you, you know, read about and what you do in the class.
Amazingly, these people, even when they have children, they're still fit. You know, in Africa here, the idea is that, oh, the moment you have kids, you know, it's, you know, you can't do it again. You can't go back to your shape.
We had 2 women ran in the Commonwealth Games who were running 8 months after they'd had children.
Exactly.
They competed, one of them even won a gold medal.
But the funny thing is that their sponsors sometimes act up. The moment they know you're pregnant, you delivered, they want to cut, because I've seen something like that.
Yeah, but that's changing. That's changing because you've had several, including the likes of Serena Williams, who've gone back to the top after they've had children. So it's changing. I mean, and they're having to educate the sponsors that, you know, just the fact that you're a mother doesn't necessarily mean that you're less of an athlete all of a sudden. So that's changing.
But you know what's funny? The transition is still happening, but internationally, not in Africa, because even in Africa here, as a woman, the moment you give birth, there's certain even jobs. Oh, this person has, you know, you just put in a corner the moment you have a child. You know, it's
that's happening.
Sad.
And just interestingly, just before I came on, I was reading about a Kenyan athlete who, pardon me, she's gone back to competing after having a child. You know, a year after having a child, and competing at the highest level. And she was saying that, you know, one of the reasons she did it is because she wants to inspire other women in Kenya to actually say, you know, we can achieve this. You know, I'm a mother doesn't mean all of a sudden I'm handicapped. You know, so
so I think the narrative is changing, but I mean in Africa here, because it's even a problem for really our African athlete to even be endorsed. We're still battling that.
That's still a big thing. You know, for some of them, you have to look at, you know, who are the people who are running their careers. Are they guiding them in the proper way? Are they making, are they applying to companies and say, endorse this athlete, sponsor this athlete, and so on? You know, if I'm an athlete and I'm in that kind of, that's what I would want my representatives to be doing. I should just be concentrating on getting fit, training and running or jumping or whatever it is I'm doing. And my agents or my managers, their job should be to go out and canvass people to say, look, we think you should support this athlete and so on. And otherwise I'll sack you.
So we were just also having a conversation in class, and we agreed on how Gambia's biggest challenge in the next 10 to 15 years is going to be its youth demography. You know, and I've been thinking
about... Not just Gambia, it's Africa's challenge.
But Gambia, you know, our 60%, you know, it's high.
Same in,
you know, other countries. True, but at least those countries have something, they have a leverage. They can leverage on something. But we don't at some point.
I don't know, what it depends on what you mean by they can leverage.
At least they have resources here and there.
Angola is Africa's second biggest oil producer.
But we just have our tourism and our river.
But look, I'll show you something. Or I'll tell you something. In the election, which was last week in Angola, a lot of people had expected the opposition to win.
Yeah.
Why? Because when you go online and you see all these youths protesting and demonstrating, they thought, the youths of Angola have woken up, they're going to kick the government out of power.
But that didn't happen.
What happened? Not only did it not happen, it was the lowest turnout since that country got independence. That's a joke. So all these young people are busy Twittering and Facebooking. And
then you don't go vote.
And then you don't vote. What's the point?
Yeah.
You know, go out and blast it, well, vote if you want to get rid of the government.
Yeah,
you know. And then the opposition guy, Adalberto Costa, I saw his press release, his press conference, and he was saying that, but look at social media, look, these, I'm like, don't even say that. That's a joke. Just because people are angry on social media doesn't mean the numbers tell the story.
The numbers do, and it's democracy at the end of the day.
How many people turned up? I think like less than 40% voted.
Yeah.
It's a joke.
Well, it happened in Zambia, really, when, you know, young people came out and vote, and the evidence is there that it's young people that actually voted, and they're the ones that changed the
well, this
thing.
is it, and that's what you need. You want young people to get out there and do stuff, and not just talk about doing stuff or just about complaining.
Yeah, and you know, one thing I'm excited about today at the National Assembly,
National Youth Parliament?
You know, National Youth Parliament, you know, we're going to have our youth representatives sit in the different constituencies, you know, and I'm so happy that they're doing this because they came on Youth Dialogue twice and I was on their necks. I'm like, I need to see you guys physically at the assembly because that tells a lot.
It does.
You know?
And I have to say, we have to commend the Gambia for it. Because many countries don't have that. In fact, I can't think of any other country. And so, you know, it's something, but for it to mean something, they have to, it has to be meaningful.
Yeah, and it has to be
sustainable. Just for show, then nobody benefits from it.
Exactly.
So it has to be, as you say, sustainable, because we're not good at that. So, you know,
it's a problem. I've not seen the Children's National Assembly have sittings for so long, and I've been questioning. I'm like, what are these children up to? I've been questioning a lot, but I can't have clear answers. I don't know why. So I just hope that with the National Youth Parliament, it will continue where they do the sittings and argue, and that just prepares the next generation of parliamentarians, as in the young people that we claim that are good enough to take over.
And it does. And what I like about it is that in the recent parliamentary elections or National Assembly elections, we here on QTV interviewed a lot of people, and I have to be blunt. A lot of them were clueless about procedure in the National Assembly. They were saying that when I get in there, I'm going to do this, this, that, and the other. Well, all the things you were saying you were going to do, the Constitution doesn't allow you to do. So you can't do them.
It's a joke,
and the only reason you would say that is because you don't know what the procedure is.
Exactly.
So these young people, they will get to know the procedure. So in the future, if any of them wants to become a National Assembly member, they will know what needs to be done. And then when we interview them, they'll say, yes, I want to do this. And say, oh, yeah, this person knows what you know, how proceedings are conducted.
You know, when we recently, for the past 2 weeks, we've been going to communities to engage them about budget preparation and all of that. You ask some community women, they do not even know what a budget is. Meaning, while their community, while their parliamentarians were campaigning, budget was not something that they even told them about. And by right, you should be saying this and this and this is what I'll advocate for towards the budget.
I saw
but then you will be telling them you are going to construct roads.
This is it, you know. So I'm not sure why the amazing co-host is so quiet. It's
the
very unlike him.
Cam, cool off, man. Is it the proverb? Cool off. Get this off.
It's really interesting. I mean, the discussion.
This proverb, his temperature was boiling and it still is. I don't like that face. Okay, calm down. We're done with this.
So was mine.
Yeah.
But,
forget about it.
Yeah, you know, sometimes we argue and it has nothing to do with one's personality. Like the other proverb has to say, you can't judge somebody.
No, this is not about personality. This is about how you perceive things. I mean, each and every person, how you see things. I mean, it's my right to think otherwise. It's your right to think otherwise. I am totally comfortable with it.
Okay, but so it is,
I am cool with it.
It's about persuading.
As far as Mr. Ade doesn't agree that destiny can be changed, I agree destiny can be changed.
But it depends on the context, because this is just a proverb, and we are trying to.
We can go back to that, but
you know, there's no need to go back to that.
Exactly.
So,
you know what we're doing?
Yeah.
I am sending Mr. Ade away from the studio.
And the thing is, please, when we leave here, I don't need anybody bringing this upstairs.
No, you know it will.
The ones upstairs, I'm talking. Please, calm down. We don't need this Conversation over. Nothing. No, no, no. You don't agree, I don't agree, he agrees. That's it.
I will just refer them to the dictionary where under destiny says that which cannot be changed.
What happens in Vegas? What happens in Vegas stays in Vegas. Whatever happens in the studio stays in the studio. Case closed, okay? And go check your dictionary, please. Let's go for a short break. And when we come back, the program continues. We'll be right back. Don't go anywhere.
Save up to 50% energy with the new side-by-side Samsung refrigerator. Samsung air conditioners come with HD filter and antibacterial for your protection. Save time, energy, and effort by using our washing machines, loaded with innovative features that offer superior cleaning technology. Step into the future of television with our slick and slim Samsung Smart TV designs. Sizes range from 32 to 85 inches. Smart LED, Crystal UHD Ultra High Definition, and QLED Quantum Dark LED. Get new ways of interacting with your TV. Unparalleled vision, right from the comfort of your living room. Our products are backed with 1-year warranty. Visit us at QCell Building at Caraba Avenue or at Boost Turntable. Contact us on 333-3217 or email us at info@quantumnet.gm. Your favorite QCell service has gotten bigger. eFunkanta. Now you can loan bigger credit amounts to make life easier for you. Loan $75 and $100 and pay later. Yes, you heard me right. Get credit loan from $10 to $100 using eFunkanta by dialing *393#. Anytime you run out of credit, whether you want to buy Q-Power, browse the internet, make urgent calls, or send SMS. eFunkanta is the service for you. Dial *393# and choose the loan amount of your choice with no hassle. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyabus, the pioneers of mobile loan service in the Gambia. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply. As the fastest growing GSM company in the Gambia, QCell has the widest 4G plus coverage in the country, 3 times faster internet speed than our competitors. So switch now and dial *335# and enjoy what true 4G feels like. QCell, the Gambia's trusted network. Have you been looking for the perfect indoor router with long-range Wi-Fi coverage and faster internet speed connecting all your smart devices? Well, we present to you the QCell Indoor Router, a router that has all you need and much more. For just $4,275, you can get 4G plus internet speed, wide coverage, and connect up to 15 devices. And that's not all. The indoor router can be used for both office and home needs. So, enhance your internet experience with our indoor router. For more info, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyabus. We innovate, others follow.
To make sure your company's products and services reach your potential customers, it is essential that you choose the right channel for your marketing purposes. QTV has the widest reach locally and beyond, and we can give your business the visibility it needs. Call QTV Marketing on +220 324 4444 or email us at marketing@qtv.gm and take your business to the world.
Welcome back from that short break. If you're just tuning in, you're watching QTV this morning, and I am Jenna Bosonko, joined by my amazing co-host who's a bit calm right now. we're on our social issues. Who are our guests, and what is our topic? Social issues today.
Yes, we have the ITAC, Information Technology Association of the Gambia. They're in the studio right now. You're welcome, gentlemen and lady.
Thank you very much for having us. My name is Biran Dondegelen. I am the president of the IT Association of the Gambia. And I'm here with my colleague, Babakar Bafka. You want to introduce yourself?
Good morning, everyone. So I'm Babukar Koli, the project manager for the Gambia Tech.
All right, so we're joined by Babukar D. Koli here, as well as Biran Donde Gillen. Thank you so much for joining us. I'm so excited, you know, about this particular event. Reason being, young people are involved and will be able to, you know, showcase their talent when it comes to ICT. But first of all, looking at dynamics currently when it comes to technology, why is it important to stage something like this? Because I'm aware this is the first time something as such is happening. Why is it important?
Okay, maybe just to give you a bit of a background, this is actually the second edition.
Is it?
Yes, the maiden edition was held in 2020, just before COVID hit.
Yeah, but not as big
February.
as this.
No, it wasn't as big, and we didn't have as many partners like Babukar and his team and the rest of the organizing committee.
Right.
I think what really makes the ICT Expo special is the fact that we're honing in. It's just like how you look. I always give the analogy of the trade fair. The trade fair brings together a cross section of individuals, but mainly they focus on people who sell products and develop products. But with the Expo, you're looking at both products and services, but specifically in a tech industry. So you're looking at people who develop products, fintech products. You're looking at people who develop services in the tech industry. You're looking at innovative stuff that's happened over the years. We've seen how COVID has hit and how that has really given a surge to tech companies between 2019 to now. And we've seen how people have really innovated to really adapt to how COVID has affected our lives. And these are some of the things that we will be recognizing at the event. So we'll have exhibitions, we'll have a pitching competition, we'll have the workshops which will talk on diverse topics that are really trending in Gambia specifically. And then we'll also have the awards, which will be a first of its kind. So I'm very excited about the awards. But more about the pitching competition, that one is really being worked on by Babukar. Babukar and his team is working on. I'm very excited about it.
Because I might pitch my next idea, you know, I might join.
Yeah, actually, it's more than just a pitch, and it's just more than just money, in fact, because it's like an opportunity for a life-changing experience for those entrepreneurs or those startups that will be pitching over there. I'm running a project that is funded by the French Embassy, which is actually supporting entrepreneurship and innovation in the Gambia. Now, through this pitching competition, what we're looking at is to offer the opportunity for those people to travel to France and to meet some investors to the biggest event in tech around tech in Africa and in Europe, because it's called Emerging Valley. So it's an event that is taking place every year around November and to December in France. And it's actually the biggest gathering around technology and investment. So we are actually looking at providing the opportunity to the winner to travel with me over there for this year and be able to raise funds, meet investors, meet partners, and actually network at the with.
So Babukar, by the way, I like that accent. I see the French touch and everything, so it's I love that. So moving on, you know, talk to us about accelerating the digital economy. In Gambia here, how do you think we can do that? How can we achieve that to accelerate the digital economy? We now have a ministry for digital economy, interestingly. I just hope he's invited to this event.
Yeah, actually, Biran, I, and all the stakeholders, we are very active and very close to the ministry that we've been working with hand to hand for this past year. So far, people think that Gambia is not moving much and nothing is happening much. But actually, it's not the fact. So far that there is a lot of, as Biran said, after COVID-19, a lot of startups, a lot of innovation, and a lot of things had been raising in the country. And us as accelerators, as ecosystem builders, we've been making sure that events, raising awareness, and also providing opportunities had been actually the focus around the ecosystem. So far, the digital economy and the new ministry are key point and key milestone that we're achieving so far, that it helps us to raise more funds and to bring more investors in the country, because Gambia actually is on top of the iceberg when it comes to investment, especially around startup and entrepreneurship. Because for so long, Gambia had been not recognized as a best destination for investment. But now everybody is looking Gambia as, okay, this is like an empty land where we can go and put money and invest and at the same time build things and make them happen. So actually the digital economy is being accelerated already. So far that if you look a little bit the change around, let's say maybe your logistics around this channel and the accessibility to TVs, to electricity, to internet, everything had been improved these past years. So actually that economy is actually very active and like your Godo Pay, for instance, Kodo money.
Oh, Q money.
Q money.
Q money, yeah.
So all those things were not really active before or in the past years. But now you can see that people are getting more and more acquainted and more comfortable with using the services around the digital. So we believe that the economy is already moving, the digital economy is moving, and us as actors and stakeholders and key players, we're doing our best to make things happen.
Yeah, interesting. So, I'll just like to talk about the expo. I mean, what are the criteria that you're looking at? I mean, how do you determine a particular IT company can be part of this?
So ITAG is an association and we have a membership. We've been in existence since 2004. And the expo was a way to really just showcase what Gambia has to offer, and that was really the whole point behind pushing that exhibition. So this year is a bit more special because we have more activities coming, and I think with years we will build up, and it might be something that we're hoping will be something that will be in the sub-region that other countries can come and also attend and bring their startups to attend and exhibit. That's the plan. So with regards to the expo itself, we had an open call for applications, and then we screen based on whether the company is actually a tech company. So it's strictly based on what you're working around in the tech industry. You don't have to be strictly a tech company, but you can also provide services around tech, or you can also be what you call an IT-enabled company. That means you are not a core IT company, but you are leveraging on technology to deliver that service that you offer or that product that you offer. So that's also something we consider as part of the people that can exhibit. So we're looking, once we do the exhibition, we're also looking at startups as well as mature companies that we want to exhibit. And companies would obviously set up their stalls and then showcase what they have to offer. And we would have, we would be live streaming all of this online, and people can dial in and watch from wherever they are to be able to be part of this exciting journey of ours. But one of the things I wanted to highlight on is really our partners that have been with us throughout this journey.
Oh, yeah.
Like I said, ITAG. Exactly. ITAG started in 2004, but I would say in the past 4 years, we've had a partner that has held our hand throughout this process, and that's been the Youth Empowerment Project. They basically revitalized ITAG in 2018 when they came in with the YEP project, and they've been funding us ever since throughout the entire program. And they've also not only been a financial partner, but they've also been a technical partner, supporting and guiding. And part of the idea of this expo actually emerged from this partnership with YEP. And they may be going, but this is a legacy that they're leaving behind that I think it's really something to recognize as partners in this industry. So they're part of the funders of this program, but also the UNDP Accelerator Lab is also part of partners that are part of this expo.
So now they might be leaving, like you mentioned, but you know, this is a legacy that they're leaving. So how will we ensure the legacy continues? Because they revived, because maybe the technical, the money and everything wasn't available. So now that they've done all of that, you know, what are the plans to ensure that we'll still hear from ITAG and its activities even if they're not here?
So that's where the sustainability kicks in. And part of this expo, the sustainability part is when you rent a stall, just like in any other international event, you pay for the stall. And when you pay for this stall, these funds are used for the sustainability of ITAG going forward. And then strictly as a membership organization as well, we get our members to pay a subscription fee annually. And these are all ways and means that we're trying to set up ITAG to be a sustainable entity. We have an executive committee. We are holding our AGM before the end of this year. And then we also have staff. This is the first time, this past 2 years have been the first time we've actually had full-time staff in the association. So these are all means that the YEP funds have really been able to place us in a way that we're able to develop a strategic plan that is guiding us through this sustainable path.
Well, for the expo, are we expecting tech professionals, I mean, who will be there, I mean, to exchange ideas with those that are going to be on the ground?
Babukar is very passionate about the workshops. So we have two topics. I'll let him talk on them. We have a topic on the digital payments, which is the lifeline of Babukar right now. He is in love with digital payments. I think we all very excited about what is happening with the digital economy. And just to give you some background, you may think nothing is happening in the tech sector when it comes to innovation, but we that are in the ecosystem, we see the different products that are springing out. And just to give you a bit of a little, I would say, hope, is that I attended an event at that the central bank was holding last week, and I was amazed at the discussions that are happening around really developing a framework to support the digital economy. And I must say the central bank will be one of the panelists at one of these sessions that we'll be holding at the expo, and I'm excited and interested to know what they have to say with regards to their plans. But at that event, they really gave me a lot of hope in terms of how we're moving towards regulating this interesting landscape of digital finance.
So is that going to be under the digital currencies workshop?
No, that will be, yes, the digital currencies workshop, central bank will be there, but we also have another workshop on digital data and digital transformation. And I think that is the most exciting workshop, because we'll be talking to people like GBOS and the Accountant General's Department, who is creating a lot of data, but what are they actually doing with that data to help government make
and are we storing it, like, you know, a data center? All of those things are needed at the end of the day. Yes.
So I think Babukar would want to speak on that, because the workshops were really a baby of his when we were coming together with this program.
Definitely. Because raising awareness is everything, in fact. So people need to know, people need to have access to information. So far, the first year, let's say, we organized the expo, was actually very great for people to know exactly what was happening in the country, and especially those people that were making things moving, especially in the different sectors, particularly in the digital payment area, because there was a lot of things going underground, but nothing was exposed. And it was through the first expo that even the central bank realized that there was a lot of people ready, and there was so much product and services that were already on the ground, but were looking for guidance. And so we've been pushing so hard on them and all the stakeholders to make things happen. And actually coming now to the second edition, making us makes us feel more comfortable with sitting with the different stakeholders. So why now these workshops are very key and important to us is because people need information. And as ecosystem builders, we need really to be pointing fingers at the different stakeholders and at the different people taking the decisions. So we need to do to make things happen, and I believe that through this expo it will be done.
Yes. So before you leave, I think we have a minute or two to go. You know, we talk about women's involvement in technology. Since you came in as president, you know, what changes have you seen in relation to the involvement of women?
Biran had been there since.
No, I mean her. I mean her, right? She's been there. She's like the role model. But now it's about how many. What are the changes? You know, that's the point.
I think one of my mandates when I came in as president, as you mentioned, was I wasn't specifically maybe getting more women involved, but really just creating that awareness around technology. And one of the things that I did last year that we did with the team and the ExCom is we organized a career fair. And for me, that's very dear to my heart, because I feel that the people that are coming out of the universities, whether it's Iowa or it's UTG or whatever university that's out there, they just have this notion of what you can do in tech. You can be an engineer, or you can be a developer, or you can be a web designer, you can be a graphics designer. There are so many other things that you can do in tech that have nothing to do with those areas. But people don't seem to know what those things are. You can be a quality assurance manager. That means you quality assure things that are coming out. Quality assurance is very rare in Gambia. People just produce stuff and throw it out there with no quality assurance. And this is important because this is the final fine-tuning that perfects your product. And there's so many other things that you can do. You can do a test. You can be a tester. Testing things before they get out there into the market. So for me, the career fair was a way to really open up those opportunities to students that are coming out of university. Said, you know what, you can come out of nutrition or come out of doing development studies and still infuse tech into whatever it is that you're doing. So tech is that thing that you would need moving forward. Whether you're a nurse, a doctor, a lawyer, anything that you're doing going forward in this industry, tech has to be that foundation. It has to be infused in whatever you're doing. And for me, that career fair was a way to open those eyes, the students' eyes, to that kind of opportunity. And there are many other things that we're organizing, including this expo. You're going to see a lot of turnout when it comes to the students that are coming from the university to really see what's out there and to also open up their eyes to tech entrepreneurship.
Yeah. So at Paradise Suites Hotel on the 1st of September 2022. Looking forward to it. And we wish you good luck. Have a successful event.
And we hope to see you there.
Yeah, and you hope to see him there too.
Oh, no, he's my friend now.
Okay,
he'll be there.
So because you guys
we've developed a friendship.
Anyway,
now.
I'm not going to get into that. Another time, maybe, another time. But thank you so much for joining us on the program.
Thank you.
Viewers, we will go for a short break, and when we come back, we will take a look at sports. We'll be joined by Mamadou Gajaga to update us on the GFF elections. We'll be right back.
Light. From the beginning of time, light has been there.
It is integral to our survival and to our way of living.
We need light to work,
to build,
to grow things, and even to see our loved ones.
Light makes things easier and better.
So QCell has changed the way you buy Q-Power to make it easier and more accessible.
You can now access the same service quickly and get your cash power tokens instantly with the new QCell Q-Power code.
To light up your world, simply dial *363#.
With a touch of your fingers,
with ease and convenience from the comfort of your home or office,
you can bring light into your world instantly with *363#.
Q-Power, lighting your world.
QCell Sunyabus.
We innovate, others follow.
Q Money, the biggest mobile money service in the Gambia, has taken mobile banking to the next level. Now, you can link your Q Money wallet with your bank account. Yes, link your Ajib or EcoBank accounts with your Q Money wallet and get instant access to your cash anytime. No need to queue at the bank anymore. Transfer funds from your bank account to your wallet or your wallet to your bank account using Q Money Bank Link is the fastest, most secure, and convenient way to transfer funds between your wallet and bank account. For more information, call our customer care on 133. Q Money, Sunyu Kalpe. Terms and conditions apply.
As the fastest growing GSM company in the Gambia, QCell has the widest 4G plus coverage in the country, 3 times faster internet speed than our competitors. So switch now and dial *335# and enjoy what true 4G feels like. QCell, the Gambia's trusted network. Save up to 50% energy with the new side-by-side Samsung refrigerator. Samsung air conditioners come with HD filter and antibacterial for your protection. Save time, energy, and effort by using our washing machines, loaded with innovative features that offer superior cleaning technology. Step into the future of television with our slick and slim Samsung Smart TV designs. Sizes range from 32 to 85 inches. Smart LED, Crystal UHD Ultra High Definition, and QLED Quantum Dark LED. Get new ways of interacting with your TV. Unparalleled vision, right from the comfort of your living room. Our products are backed with 1-year warranty. Visit us at QCell Building at Caraba Avenue or at Boost Turntable. Contact us on 333-217 or email us at info@quantumnet.gm. Your favorite QCell service has gotten bigger. eFunkanta. Now you can loan bigger credit amounts to make life easier for you. Loan $75 and $100 and pay later. Yes, you heard me right. Get credit loan from $10 to $100 using eFunkanta by dialing *393#. Anytime you run out of credit, whether you want to buy Q-Power, browse the internet, make urgent calls, or send SMS. eFunkanta is the service for you. Dial *393# and choose the loan amount of your choice with no hassle. For more information, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyabus, the pioneers of mobile loan service in the Gambia. We innovate, others follow. Terms and conditions apply.
Welcome back from that break. If you're just tuning in, you're watching QTV this morning. Hey, cheer up. What's wrong? Cheer up.
Hey, come on, let's go.
Cheer up.
Let's go do some sports.
Let's go do some sports. Sports wall. Ki uyuma joge ba Birmingham. So ko yo waxal ma dega. Birmingham. England. Birmingham. Di uti malo. Gajaga, first of all, we need to clear the air. Dañ dega na nga demone Birmingham di wër malo la xew.
Ah, yow am nga man malo moy suma dole di. So yeah, but that aside, man, let's talk about sports. On Saturday at the Paradise Hotel, we had the Gambia Football Federation election, or elective congress, if you like, where there were positions for president, that is GFF president, and also you have first vice president, second vice president, third vice president, and EXCO members, that is the executive committee members. And this is how the election went. Let's get it from the report. Gambia football stakeholders have re-elected Lamin Kaba Bajo as president of the Gambia Football Federation at an elective congress held on Saturday. Bajo won the election with 51 votes, while his challenger, Sadibou Kamaso, got 25 votes. There was one invalid vote. Lamin Kaba Bajo thanked the delegates who had the confidence to re-elect him for another 4 years.
The biggest thanks also to go to those who voted for me and my team members. Despite the fact that you are in the majority and you had every cause to do otherwise, but you are taking heed of the advice that we gave each other last night. I thank you, and I'm indebted to you for heeding to what you said. It is 8 years ago when myself and some members of the executive who are re-elected were elected to serve Gambian football. And there's no gainsaying, and it's an indisputable fact. And there's no doubt that 2014 to 2022, Gambian football has seen unprecedented developments by all standards. The build-up to the election was not without controversy. From Hawks FC's withdrawal of Sadibou Kamaso's signature as Secretary General of its club, to initial plans to do block voting rather than individually. Kamaso was also barred from attending the extraordinary AGM, which was taking place at the same venue ahead of the presidential vote. Sadibou Kamaso says there were irregularities in the electoral process, but said the voting process was transparent.
Normally the electoral committee should have had seating arrangements wherever you go, for every congress. But they did this so that they can monitor what these people are doing. So they do not leave them in, because when they were coming, most of the RFAs were going to do a block voting. And now that things have gone this way, that's what the stakeholders wanted. The voting process, I must admit, was fair because it was transparent. But what happened before the voting process is what we are questioning. But as you said, we spoke to the stakeholders, we met them, we sold our agenda to the best of our ability, and most of them bought the ideas that we had. So if they change today, because we have seen the executive split in clubs, so if they change today and go the other way, we accept that that's what the stakeholders said, but we would sit as a team.
Team Kaba Bajo won the rest of the other positions unopposed because Kamaso's team withdrew their candidature, making the way clear for Bakari Jame as first vice president, Ibu Faye as second vice president, and Numukunda Kanyi as third vice president. Well, the GFF election there, Lamin Kaba Bajo re-elected by the Gambia football stakeholders. It's 51 votes to 25, 51 for Lamin Kaba Bajo and 25 votes for Sadibou Kamaso, his only challenger in the GFF election. And like I said in the story, other executive positions, first, second vice president and third vice president, also went to Lamin Kaba Bajo's camp because the other camp withdrew. Well, normally you would like to know the reason why they withdrew their candidature to contest, because the vote is going to go almost exactly the same way because the same people are voting. So it was just going to be a waste of time. They all came in front of the people who were there and announced that they are withdrawing their candidature because they knew exactly that they were going to lose.
But the thing is, has that been the trend over the years?
Yes, that has been the trend. Okay. Once the president won, you know the people who voted for the president, especially if it is by a far margin. Yes, you know, obviously the first vice president, the second vice president positions also is going to go to him.
Do you think that is smart coming from the people who get to vote? Because sometimes it's just good to have a mix to enhance accountability and need to push forward, because you know there are people that do not agree with each other, and then things will be coordinated. But you know, on the other hand, it might not be as well because people are not having the same ideas. You know, what do you think?
So it just depends. You know, people talk about making informed choices and making sure that there is transparency and accountability. Well, these are the people who have the voting right. They've decided to elect Lamin Kababajo, re-elect him again. This is going to be his third term. He's been there in 2014 was the first time he was elected to become GFF president. 2018, his mandate was renewed, and then 2022. So now up to 2026.
Gadiaga Kababajo been there for 8 years, and you know, we have all seen how Gambian football it's going. Most people had confidence when Kamaso takes over. Maybe Kamaso might be the young man on the block trying to change things. I mean, the way things are working in other countries. But do you think if Kaba is given the chance now, what do you think should be improved when it comes to our football?
Well, our football, there is a lot of things that need to improve. Infrastructure is one thing. They've started projects to improve fields. Those projects are almost, you know, death on arrival. They've been there for ages. Some of them, yes, Brikama, you have the pitch now, and then Banjul also. The Serekunda is playable, but there are a lot of things that need to be improved as far as the infrastructure is concerned. Gunjur, they've started the field, but it's almost like 10% done. It's not even halfway there yet. All those things need to be improved. Our league also needs to be professionalized, and there should be money injected into the league, because some Gambian players, what they are being paid is not even equal to call it a salary. It's just like, let's say, you give somebody a token. Like if you give somebody $500 is $1,000, $2,000, $2,500 is like, you know, you're not paying the person. So all those aspects of the game need to be improved, and I think there is a lot more that they need to do.
The election itself, I mean, I heard some people were saying they're supposed to generalize the election. They should not just limit it to maybe members of the GFF. I mean, this is a country that they are representing.
Well, that's how it happens all over football. When it comes to the elections, it is the affiliated teams, affiliated associations, and other allied associations that vote in the elections, and that happens across the world over. Yes, the population is interested. Gambia is a football mad country. Out of the 2.3 million, if you like, of our population, maybe 2 million people are big football fans. But at the end of the day, when it comes to the voting, it's only 77 people who decided the vote.
So, Mamadou Gadiaga, before you leave quickly, in your story you said there are alleged irregularities.
Yes.
Kamaso also said irregularities happened prior to the elections, but the election itself was free and fair. What are these irregularities? Because, you know, people need to understand. You know, you can't just say that.
Yes, some of the allegations, or I would say the alleged irregularities were, there were initial plans to do block voting, which is not the norm. The voting process is like each individual is giving the right to go and vote individually, rather than for you to say, okay, we are all from the West Coast region, West Coast Regional Football Association, one person to go and vote on behalf of all these four. So that was complained at the election hall, and it never happened. So it was the right procedure to do that, is individually people voted. And also prior to the elections, Sadibou Kamaso was the Secretary General of Hawks Football Club. And normally it's Hawks who were supposed to nominate him as a candidate to become GFF president. Hawks withdrew their signature almost in the last minutes to say that Sadibou Kamaso is not their Secretary General no longer. He's not representing them. He almost missed out even contesting in the first place. So he had to go to Young Africans. They are the ones who ended up nominating him to become GFF president.
So why do you think Hawks had to do that at the last minute?
Well, that is not clear, because since at the initial stage when Sadibou contested for, showed his interest to contest for the GFF president, they talked about Hawks it's too early for Sadibou to contest, and all those things were coming from the Hawks team. We've had things like that. So basically, when it also happened, it didn't surprise some of us. Okay. Yeah, it's rather unfortunate.
All right. Thank you so much, Mamadou Gajaga, for that update. We want to be having you here more often.
Yes, definitely. Every time.
And also the Birmingham shine is still on you. Birmingham. Ki mu nge spark si dima diamu jama ibe diamu lole dem ibe diamu lole bi I'll bring Destiny. So Mamadou Gajaga, I can see the spark, the Birmingham spark. Na continue, inshallah. But welcome back. It's always good to have you on this morning.
Neka tuma semester boy.
Neka semester ya bi yo semester ya mo gawa jeex laaj ma muma wacce Gambia.
3 months.
Yo muma wacce UK ba ex Gambia. Semester ya bi jeex tak. Nit ñaa koy jeexal sa mujjé. Nit ñaa koy jeexal. Thank you so much for joining us.
It's a pleasure.
It is destiny that you had to stand here to give us Q Sports.
Definitely
Sports
destiny.
It is destiny.
I believe in destiny.
Destiny says I have to sit here and say we will go for a short commercial break, and when we come back, we'll head right on to the
becoming a comedian on the
we'll
program.
Be right back.
She's becoming a comedian.
Indoor router with long-range Wi-Fi coverage and faster internet speed connecting all your smart devices? Well, we present to you the QCell Indoor Router, a router that has all you need and much more for just $4,275. You can get 4G plus internet speed, wide coverage, and connect up to 15 devices. And that's not all. The indoor router can be used for both office and home needs. So, enhance your internet experience with our indoor router. For more info, call our customer care on 111. QCell, Sunyabus. We innovate, others follow. Want it? Order for it and pay quickly using QuickPay on the QMoney platform. With great technology comes ease and convenience. Get a glimpse of what a comfortable life is with QMoney by dialing *323# now. Call 133 for more information. QMoney, Sunyu Kalpe.
To make sure your company's products and services reach your potential customers, it is essential that you choose the right channel for your marketing purposes. QTV has the widest reach locally and beyond, and we can give your business the visibility it needs. Call QTV Marketing on +220 324 4444 or email us at marketing@qtv.gm and take your business to the world.
Save up to 50% energy with the new side-by-side Samsung refrigerator. Samsung air conditioners come with HD filter and antibacterial for your protection. Save time, energy, and effort by using our washing machines, loaded with innovative features that offer superior cleaning technology. Step into the future of television with our slick and slim Samsung Smart TV designs. Sizes range from 32 to 85 inches. Smart LED, Crystal UHD Ultra High Definition, and QLED Quantum Dark LED. Get new ways of interacting with your TV. Unparalleled vision, right from the comfort of your living room. Our products are backed with 1-year warranty. Visit us at QCell Building at Caraba Avenue or at Boost 13. Contact us on 333-3217 or email us at info@quantumnet.gm.
Welcome back from that short break, Ibrahima. If they
it is destiny. That's it.
Yes, it is destiny. You know, when destiny says Buba Fati has to stand here to present Click, nobody can deny it. Take on destiny.
No, it is destiny that said you cut your hair over the weekend.
And I cut it.
And it's
looking cute.
And it is destiny that said Miss Jovis is with us in the studio.
And Miss Jovis is here. It is destiny.
Boy, exact destiny is trending.
Exactly, man. Good morning, guys. I'm Kengmo and Susie, and this is the Click segment that comes away from Monday to Thursday. And with me in the studio today is Miss Jovis. Welcome to the show.
Hello.
You know what I love about you, yeah? The attitude.
Yeah. I don't forget my attitude at home.
Exactly.
I always bring them on the show.
Exactly, man.
Be careful. Let it be a good attitude.
No, it's a good one. It's a good one. I like flexing.
Or you leave it at home before you come out.
No, I like flexing.
She's always flexing.
Yeah, she's my girl. I just want to pull her.
It is Destiny you hear with us this morning.
Exactly. Destiny says I have to come and flex.
Exactly.
Exactly, man.
Yeah, yeah, because I'm working on my second album.
Second album coming up really soon, man.
And yeah.
Now let's talk about it. Let's go into it straight away, man. You've not been releasing songs for like 6 to 7 months now.
Yeah.
If I could say, man.
Exactly.
And you know, a lot of fans have been asking, what's wrong with Jobies? What's wrong with Jobies? You know, since when you dropped the album.
Yeah, nothing is wrong with Jobies. Jobies is just working, and I think I needed space to do what I want to do.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't want to be on the spotlight doing nothing. Yeah. I got lots of work to do. Yeah, got songs, videos, collabs, you know. Yeah.
Obviously, for real. So let's talk about this album, man.
Yeah.
What is the album about? What is the name of the album? Have you decided naming the album?
No. I've not decided yet the name.
Okay.
Because I'm debating with my team, but we've not concluded yet, so I will not say the name.
Okay.
Until we're done with it, but I have lots of surprise for you guys.
Let's get into it straight away, man. You know, last year's album was dope. It was fire.
Yeah.
The show was really amazing as well. I was proud. Like, seriously, I'm always proud of you because I know you're doing great. You put in all the work in the music career. That's really nice as well. You know, so let's talk about this album that you're working on this year.
Yeah.
How many tracks are on the album? And how many collabs as well?
Boy, you know me. I am song.
Exactly, man.
I can remember like my first album, and some people were suggesting like, yo, it should be just 8 songs, some are like 7, some are like 6. I'm like, boy, I got lots of songs. Why would I release 7 and 8? I have to release a lot of songs. So I told my manager, like, let it be 10. But then we add another one. And I was going to add another song.
Like 11
and they were like, no, calm down, Michael Jackson, calm down.
I told you. I told you. I told you it's going to be fun today.
So we decided to release 11 songs. But this time, baby, this time.
How many songs are you releasing?
Let there be love. Let there be joy. This time, I said let's release 15 songs.
Okay.
Yes.
Amazing.
But
nice
my manager is like, you are crazy. Yeah. Like, people won't have time to like stream all the songs.
No, we'll obviously listen to them.
Really?
Obviously, I'll listen to every song.
What was your favorite song on my last album?
The one you did for your mom as well is my favorite one.
That was my first EP.
To me, no, I'm not talking about the first EP as well. You know, you did a song for your mom as well in the album, sort of. I don't know whether for your dad or your mom.
Not really. That was my first EP.
Okay, my bad.
Do your research.
My bad. No. I have the album in my phone. You get it?
What do you want me to do?
No, nothing.
Anyway.
Yeah, you get it. Okay, now, you've been so supportive to Gambian artists in the industry.
Yeah.
I saw you at Brahma's EP listening party.
Yeah.
You were there, you show love. And not even that, you've been performing in other shows as well. You get it? You actually, to me, you're one of the most supportive female artists that I've seen in the music industry.
Yeah.
You get it? Anybody that calls Miss Jobies is there to attend to you, though.
Yeah.
That is really good as well. And I hope the other artists as well are doing the same thing to you as well. They're supporting you in your music as well.
Yeah, true. That's true. You know, like, we got each other.
Yeah.
If I support them, they support me, like the music will go far, right? Yeah, so in my case, sometimes it's not like, if you support me, I will support you. If you don't support me, I won't. No, I just want to support every artist. I know the game is not really easy, it's very tough. So supporting each other would take whatever you're dropping far. Yeah, so
yeah,
I don't mind.
I know in the industry right now, we have a lot of female artists that are struggling to get the attention of other people in the Gambia as well. And I know you're not one of them, actually. You've been doing your thing, because you can tell actually from your event that you did last year, that was really successful.
Yeah.
You get it. So what is music like for you in the Gambia, doing music in the Gambia, and how is it, how are you relating with your fans out there?
Boy, I'm like, they relate to me even when I'm not doing anything, they know this girl is doing, she's up to something, and she will serve us something that we will enjoy, you know. So sometimes, you know, the thing is, it's not like, okay, you have to be in the eye of people so they can remember you. Right. You just have to put good music out, and people will forever remember you. Right. Exactly. So that's why I stay off the limelight when I'm working on something, and when I'm done, I will show and present it to them. To
me, you're not working. To me, you look way, you know, floppy. You looking fat. To me, it's
like
you're not working.
Maybe. I look fat. Okay.
Hey, no, listen. The Johnnies I know and the Johnnies I've seen now are two different.
No, you know why? You know why? Because after working, I was just roaming around. I'm struggling, going this place and that place. So it was more like I'm working out every day. Okay. It's different from you sitting on one spot doing your work.
So now all you're doing is just working on songs, recording, chilling,
and
dancing.
I'm never. Yeah. And I'm never satisfied. I'm like.
She's a very good dancer, and she's gonna dance for us on the show today, man.
Really?
Exactly. Yeah. She's gonna do it.
Anyway,
you've been dancing for me, so you're dancing again.
Yeah. So one thing I know is there's this song that Miss Jobis has. Keep the faith, Ilalongo Benala. That's like my favorite. When I'm down, like I feel like, oh, I'm looking for something, or I can't get it. When I listen to that song, it just makes me believe that I need to get up again, be more determined, and look for whatever I'm looking for.
A lot of people.
So that song really. It's just it for me. It's my favorite song. A lot of people relate to that song actually.
You know,
it's your best song ever.
Coming from you.
Yeah, it's just good. It keeps me going. That song, when I listen to it, it totally keeps me going and reminds me that there's just something waiting for me, and I just need to double up my efforts. Exactly. So that song really is just amazing.
If you double up your effort, you're gonna get the destiny as well.
And the funny thing is, I did a song for my mom, but she loved Faith.
Okay.
And she would tell me, "You're not true story."
Okay, for me, the song that you did with your mom, to me, I relate to it as well, because I've seen my mom go through the same stuff as well. You know, I've seen she's a very strong woman though, so I relate to songs like that though. It's one of my favorite songs as well, man. So we're going for a quick break, and I'll be right back after this break. By Miss Jobis, we're about to have fun. We're dancing today. She's dancing with us today.
Dancing with me.
We are both dancing. We'll be right back after this music break.
Why you hating on me? I don't want to jump for la nata. Ila binya kya majije jana keba kukata kwa fanasika. What can I do without ya? And shout out to everybody in the hood. I got a news for ya. Namole, put your hands in the air. Put your hands in the air. I'm the best you ever had. Can test these. Get live on the beat. Fight thing. I'm killing them vibes. They know that I got the juice, Player, I'm better than you, I could go hard, but I'm cool, Miss Your Boy, but is the name.
I told you guys, man. To be honest, I told you guys.
I'm proud of myself.
I told you guys. I told you it's gonna be fun in the studio today, and I'm having fun already. You know, Jenna, I told you she's a very good dancer.
But they should keep the faith before I leave. They need to give us that beat.
We'll give you that.
They have to give us that.
No, we're gonna give you something different today.
Okay.
And I know she's gonna perform for you as well today, man. Nice. For real. So Miss Jarvis, this song is still making waves.
Yeah.
It's among my favorite songs as well, man. I know it's a year old now, but I listen to it all the time, man.
I know, right?
Let's talk about this song, though, the video, the concept, and the song itself, man.
Yeah.
The inspiration behind it.
Well, just to let people know where I'm from and how much I appreciate my fans. Like, yo, this is your girl. If I step in, I need my fans to pull up in their numbers and be like, wow, she's here.
We just pull up on the show right now.
Yeah, I can see. Y'all giving me that.
We are giving you that vibe, you know, that pull up vibe, to be honest.
Exactly.
Man. So now, Jarvis, let's talk about the album. I don't know when you're dropping the album. That's why you're here today, man. We're here to talk about the album.
Yeah.
So I want to know when you're dropping the album, and I want to know what is the next big thing for you as an artist as well.
Boy, let me tell you something. I got one collab that nobody in this Gambia would ever imagine that I would get.
Okay. Oh, nice. Give me a hint. A hint.
Banya.
No. You know, like you said, Molko me mabarine. Afo ndeko. Ninke baya dafa munko la nyikindanjiole babulu. Niyela wato ke fabe bante ko fele ya dumbula.
Hey.
Unko Samola Mafuti. That's it, baby. I'm in the gaba. Ngonka sutominsi no dango doyata. Nsilodu la kilimba ni molmanka. Nka sutominsi no dango doyata. Bimbendia lembambanda.
Hey. So now let's talk about the song that you're talking about, though. Any international collabos in the album as well?
Yeah.
How many collabos?
I'm not gonna tell you.
No, you should. Let's talk about it. Okay, tell me in my ear. Just whisper it in my ear. Whisper it.
That's the song I'm gonna drop next. The title is Kanafanyanyadi.
Okay, and when are you dropping the song? Just announce it. Let's do an official premiering. Though the video is not here, but we're going to premiere it on Monday. But still, you can announce it to the people out there.
It was going to be a surprise.
It's going to be a surprise, but yes, let's say it.
But before the end of the week, inshallah.
It's going to come out, man. Yo, watch out for it, man. And what should people expect from you as well?
What?
Are you going to do any concert this year or next year?
I was going to.
No, you should. We missed the vibe, you know.
Boy, let me let my kids flex.
And who are your kids?
My babies, my children. Let them flex.
Okay.
Yeah, this year.
Okay.
No, I just want. I'm just kidding. Anyway, but there's a lot of shows, and I need to support them.
Yeah, you should.
Yeah, exactly.
You
so
should,
I'm pushing mine to next year.
Yeah.
Yeah, inshallah. But I might drop the project this year before the end of the year, and then do the concert.
So that we can vibe to it as well before the concert as well, man.
Yeah.
So your final words out there, and then we're gonna wrap up with a freestyle session, man.
Yeah.
She's gonna give us some fire from the upcoming album, man.
Exactly.
Yeah. So final words.
My final words.
Exactly. That doesn't mean you're dying today. You're not destined to die today.
Yeah, one pack, man. Kind of like, was it one pack?
Yeah, it was one pack, exactly.
Look, as if they're like that. There you my day.
Okay.
I am going to live
for the next 50, 60 years, isn't
yes.
it?
No, 60 exactly. 96 did it.
But if everybody did
150. But
no, 99 is fine.
It's fine,
150.
exactly.
No, 99 is fine.
Exactly.
Break the record.
We have
150.
Yeah, exactly. But before I take a leave with you, man, big shout out to everybody that's been supporting the Click segment. And trust it, man. Don't forget, we're shooting again this week at the Bay Lounge, man. You're welcome. Come
and
over on
don't
Thursday.
forget,
Let's have fun.
I'll be dropping a song.
She's dropping a song on Sunday.
With a video.
Y'all still a lot. Let me have my beat, man. My beat, and then we're doing something quick. It's me, man.
I love it.
It's Kenk. I'm destined to wear this on the show today.
You have to wear this, and you.
My beat.
What do you expect?
Let's do something quick. James, you ready for me?
What are you doing? Oh, you do song now?
You're rapping.
This is somebody's beat.
You're rapping. No, it's my beat.
No.
You're rapping.
I need my beat. My own beat.
This is our beat.
This is our beat. This is not our beat.
Our beat. Hey,
what do you mean?
Destiny.
You're singing
Destiny.
now?
You're singing as well with me.
Oh.
Destiny.
Okay, cool. I didn't know. I thought you. You heard a song. Nigga, I didn't know.
Let's go.
Yeah, let's go.
Let's go. Say what? She was destined to be on the show, man.
Hey.
Let's go, it's the time.
No. It's destiny. It's destiny. It's destiny. Yeah, boy, I came, I saw, I conquer. It's destiny. It's destiny.
It's destiny.
I feel and don't kill you until you would be squeegee. Kaminking anuli and the woman no quantity.
For real, man.
It's destiny, it's destiny. It's destiny. It's destiny. Oh, it's destiny.
It's destiny.
Boy, I came,
I saw, I conquered.
It's destiny, it's destiny. Boy, I saw, I conquered. It's destiny.
It's destiny. It's destiny.
It's destiny. It's destiny.
It's destiny.
It's destiny. It's destiny. Boy, I came, I saw, I conquered. Hey, baby, tell them it's destiny. It's destiny. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. It's meant to be. It's destiny.
It's destiny.
Okay, it's meant to be. It's meant to be.
It's meant to be. It's destiny. It's meant to be, man. Bye bye.
Thank you so much, Ibrahim Abale, for coming up with this. Shout out to you.